Okay, here we are back in Fairy Fencer F, and it's time to show the grind. So, to get your Earthstones, you need to come to the Pavare Desert in search of the Earth Golem. So I went ahead and changed my party around. We have Galdo in lead with Tiara and, what's her name? Lola as support, kind of. So this is the guy we're looking for.
I'll do my best.
And the reason why I have Ethel here is to pick off the guys who actually aren't the ones I'm looking for.
Let's go, eh?
So I have no Furies in effect, by the way, in case you're wondering.
Let's go, eh?
And the reason for that is we have to get the Earthstone.
My turn. Take that. I'll do my best.
Lola's kind of killing me here. Now, I don't know if the health of the monster plays any role in your success, but I'm going to just gradually pound on him as I... There we go, Earthstone achieved. And that's just one. We need 9 of those, I believe. Maybe more.
My turn. I'll do my best.
From there, you just have to finish him off.
My turn.
Sadly, this is not a party suited for killing just yet, but that's something you work on as you go. So if you want an Earthstone, this is where you go.
A winner is us, eh?
Okay, so you're saying you don't need Earthstones, you need Lightning Stones. Well, we can accommodate you. For this, you need to come to the Bowie Valley, and you're looking for this particular bird.
Kill them all.
Wow.
I'll do my best.
I definitely like the way Ethel goes about these types of things.
My turn.
So, you have a couple different ways to go about this. You can either just thin the herd down to where there's a single one that you have to worry about, which I think is actually the best course of action, because otherwise it will draw the battle out even longer, because having more guys here means that it takes longer for you to actually get your thieves' turn to come around. Now, as for Lola, I have her equipped with a fairy that has Gaz's blessing, just so I can try to bring her up to speed in terms of WP. As for Galdo, I can't remember what fairy I have on him, but the thing that I'm looking for is a fairy that has the SP drive ability. And if you're wondering why you want SP drive, that's going to make it so you don't run out of SP as you try to rob these birds blind. The other thing that you can do to make this more efficient is you could actually have Harley as your third person, give her the speed boost spell so that she can... Okay, the paralysis is getting really annoying here. Ethel's back, but she's probably not staying. I'm just going for C.
I'll do my best. Next.
Getting fired off, eh?
The other thing about thinning them down is that it makes sure that they can't keep everyone perma-paralyzed.
My turn.
If Galdo ever gets a turn, he can heal himself, and right there I got the common steal. So yeah, the guys you're trying to rob, some of them have more than one steal, and the thing that sucks is there's no guarantee that you're going to get the particular thing you're looking for.
I'll do my best. My turn.
So with one bird left, we got our Lightning Stone. So this guy has outlived his usefulness and will be disposed of. So there you go, you can get to see Ethel's windscreen. Okay, so it's not a Lightning Stone or an Earth Stone you need, but a Water Stone. So how do you go about that, you ask? Well, for that we have to come here to the Catechus Ice Caves, and if you look behind me, or Galdo here in this case, there is a Venti. This is the enemy you're looking for.
Let's do this, eh?
So we have 2 of them here in this fight, and by 2 I mean 1. And we are going to pop our steel moves, and here I got really lucky. I believe Lola has the highest chance of stealing in the game, but I can't actually verify that. That's pretty much the one reason why you want to go through her quest every playthrough of the game that you happen to do. Because otherwise it really does cost you a fortune to keep recruiting her, since you have to keep doing her quest line. And while you're here in this area, it's also a good idea to always get the hidden treasure, because sometimes you can get lucky and get an additional stone. So just a little reminder. Okay, so it's not a water stone, it's not an earth stone or a lightning stone you're looking for, it's an ice stone. Well, we can accommodate your needs here. So in the Los Amundo ice caves, you'll notice behind Galdo here is an iceberg, which I called Arcticuno every time I ran past it before this point. There are 3 here. We are going to thin this down a bit.
Let's go, eh?
And it'd be kind of nice if I could actually steal from one before not Lola, Ethel kills it, because, hey, I can potentially get 2 stones in this fight. But you can see that not all of the enemies are going to be pushovers quite like the Venti are. And if you need a windstone, that's the hardest enemy yet, so yeah. Good news is we're doing the Firestone next, which is pretty easy.
Let's go, eh?
And the other nice thing about the skill spam you're doing here is that you are working on your challenges.
I can still fight.
Yeah, I'm actually going to have him heal himself real quick.
Let's go, eh?
But pretty much this is why I say the theft system in this game really sucks. You have to basically spam this move on an enemy who,
Let's go, eh?
well, it just has a low success rate in the first place. Whoa. So that was actually fairly fortunate. So, we got 2 this fight.
Let's go, eh?
I'll do my best. Next.
And I don't know if these guys can actually drop them. Some enemies can drop stones, though, so there is that working in your favor. Okay, so it's not earth stones, it's not lightning stones, water, or even ice stones you need, it's fire stones. So the actual best way of getting these is just to simply do the item sonar pings through the various fire areas. You can even get them out of the Kavare Desert. But if for some reason or another you want to steal them, you need to come to the Phoenix here in the Blast Furnace. So let's go pick a fight.
Make lots of money.
Now the good news is at this point, the Phoenix is a fairly weak enemy, so you're not in a lot of danger here.
My turn.
Sadly, it does have an alternate steal,
Getting fired up, eh?
so this is one of the more annoying
Let's
ones.
go, eh?
But once that's out of the way, you are free to just steal the other item.
I'll do my best. Next.
Let's go, eh?
My turn. I'll do my best.
Let's go, eh?
There we go, Firestone. Now you can only steal 1 from an enemy, so he has just outlived his usefulness. Okay, so it's not earth stones, it's not lightning stones, it's not water stones, or even ice stones, or even fire stones that you need. It had to be wind stones. Why did it have to be wind stones? You people are never satisfied, are you? So for this one we have to come to the Zapelia Valley, and this shark enemy is the one we're looking for. There are also a few places where you can actually get wind stones out of chests, this place included, and all in all I'd say pretty much any of those is a better and safer alternative than dealing with the sharks here, because out of all the enemies, these are the ones that are the most dangerous. So with Ethel I don't actually have the item sonar. I'm going to go unlock that real quick. And it is close. I'm going to see if I can grab that real quick. There it is. Okay, I was kind of hoping I could have gotten a stone and then be off the hook, but no. So let's go pick a fight. I don't know what Ethel's attack was, which is why I tried it. I was curious if she'd shoot, but no, she
I'll
doesn't.
do my best.
But she's pretty good at taking a beating, that's for sure.
Let's go, eh?
So this one I may have to have the thieves switch over to offensive mode while I try to thin down the number, because you can see the damage is building up fast.
Let's go, eh?
My turn.
Ah, we got lucky. So there's one windstone. Now, I didn't see which one I stole that from. I think it was the bee shark.
Let's go,
That
eh?
means B will be going down next, and we'll see if we can steal another one from the Sea Shark.
I'll do my best.
Let's go, eh?
Mega Cure.
My turn. Take that. I'll do my best.
Let's go, eh?
My turn.
And I'm not actually going to stick around. If they don't steal it by the time Ethel's about to kill him, I'm just going without it since I did show how to steal one here.
I can do it. Next.
Let's go, eh?
I can do it.
But pretty much what I wanted to get to as a point here is that if you don't really use Galdo in your main party,
My turn.
these can be a little dangerous.
I'll do my best. There.
Since I haven't shown this before.
Fury form transformation complete. I'll do my best. Unleashing supernova. Ha! Next.
That's how mad he made me. But the good news is there is really good EXP to be had here, if nothing else. So we're still working on leveling up all of my fairies, but that's pretty much it for you, how to get each one of the 6 stones. Now I'm going to go off camera and try to steal even more of them and finish Guillermo's quest, which I'll probably splice into this video. So I'll see you in a second. Okay, after a very, very long period of time, let's head into Tomoe's. I managed to get extremely lucky with Galestone drops on the Zapalia Plains. You can get 2 of them in 1 box. So that will allow me to make... what do I need? A hurricane? Yeah, Hurricane Stone. So to... I don't have the stones here, but... to go over them, the Inferno Stones. Now notice you need 3 of these. I didn't actually... either I didn't notice that or didn't calculate it, one of the 2, but... this is relative to the Volt Tremor where you only need 1 of both of them. So for this one to get an Inferno Stone, you need 3... I believe they are Blaze Stones. And in order to get the Blaze Stones, you need 5 Fire Stones. So 5 times 3 times 3 means you need a total of 45 Fire Stones in order to do this. Now, the good news is the Inferno Stone, well, the Blaze Stones themselves are a pretty common drop, especially in the fire areas, so you can shave down some of the grind that way, but if you're trying to steal the Fire Stones, it's going to take you days to do. And the Glacial Stones are in the exact same situation for their Absolute Zero counterpart. You need to get the Glacial Stones, which are made from 5 Ice Stones, and then you need 3 of these to make the Absolute Zero Stones. So once again, that's the 5 times 3 times 3, in total 45 are needed. But for the other ones, you'll notice you need just 1 Hurricane Stone, 1 Maelstrom Stone, 1 Cloudburst, 1 Quake. So the other ones are actually not too bad to get, it's just the fire and ice ones that are going to pose a big problem. So we're going to go ahead and synthesize our Firestorm, our Slush, and our Volt Tremor. So we got our pop-up, let's go report this to the pub, and I don't even think 5 max tonics are really worth this effort, but you have to do it to hit rank A. So this unlocks new quests for us. So kill red SPAs, Iceman, that's fairly easy to do, I'll take that one. These aren't too bad to do. I don't know where the Reptilian is, but we can whack him. Shellworm, sure, why not? They probably have it coming. And here's where you can actually use that Red Dragon Stone. Yeah, you don't have enough scratched armor, but you get these from the red SPAs, I believe, so you can kind of do 2 at once. I've never seen that item before, but if it's... that's most likely dropped by some sort of alien, because for one it's called a Crystal Skull in reference to Indiana Jones. Ice Dragon, Dragon Claw. No. This one we can do. Oh wait, that's all the way back to rank E. So yeah. I'll do these off camera, but in the meantime, with that quest out of the way, you can bet your ass I'm saving. And we're going to do the events here, while I have a little bit of time. I can't believe I overlooked a fairy that was right in front of me the whole time. They're referring to Lola. She's definitely leering at me. It's like she's seeing through my clothes. Plus, she's a type of fairy that doesn't need a fencer. How tempting. Very tempting. Hey, no touching. That costs extra. What are you talking about? I'm the attending physician for all fairies traveling with us. It's my duty to keep fairies healthy, which means I have the right to inspect your body as I see fit. Who in the world would give you that right? Now then, you have no place left to run. Show me everything you've got. No. I see. Interesting. So that's what that looks like, huh? How fascinating. Hey, don't touch me there. How about here? No, I'm sensitive there. You're gonna make me squeal. There's no need to hold it in. Let me hear that adorable voice of yours. If you touch me there, I'm... What in the world are you guys doing? Palpation. Oh, pretend palpation, right? No, just some routine medical palpation. I swear to all gods of heaven and earth that I'm not doing anything unethical. Liar! Hey, Aaron, help me! Sorry, I went through the same thing with her. Just endure it as best you can. Huh? I'm actually relieved that Harley's more focused on you than me right now. Oh, I'm not done with you either, Aaron. Well, I'm done with you, so too bad. Anyway, keep your chin up, Lola. Huh? Now then, let's move on to the next phase of this thorough examination. No! Fountain Plaza. A self-sufficient species of fairy that doesn't need a fencer at all. Very interesting. Stop scanning me from top to bottom. If you keep doing it, I'm gonna charge you. You don't have any wings? Nope. What about fairy dust? Why would I have fairy dust if I don't even have wings? What's in your bag? That's a trade secret. Your appearance is indistinguishable from other humans. However, my sixth sense saw right through you. That's a complete lie. Jeez, why are you constantly observing me? You should observe Pippin. Have you already forgotten that Pippin is a fencer? Then why don't you just observe Soji? I gave him a thorough examination after he joined our party, but he acts so much like a human that he's not worth observing. That's true of me, though. You just happen to stimulate my scientific curiosity. Plus, you're so cute that I could never get bored of observing you. That has nothing to do with scientific curiosity. I think I'm just more your type than Soji is. All humans possess inquisitive minds. They constantly seek out new things in order to satisfy their curiosity. Hey, you totally took the spotlight from us. And finally, the diner. Hello, I've got an amazing new item in stock today. I'm gonna show it to you first, because you're my favorite customer. I'm sure it's another crappy quality item, right? Of course not. This is the Super AMA. It'll answer any yes or no question you provide. It looks sketchy. This new product from Dorfa is all the rage. It boasts a staggering 50% accuracy rate. Really? Another Dorfa item? Plus, 50% is just normal probability. How stupid do you think your customers are? That's too bad. I totally thought I could pawn this off on you. I heard that. You totally gave away your true intentions. Why are you so obsessed with money? No matter what happens, you're always like, money this, money that. I love money. That's because money is really important. I love money more than anything else. What are you going to do once you've gathered enough money? Are you saving for something? Please, I'm not that shallow. I don't love money because I want to buy things with it. I love everything about money. The smell of it, the feel of it, earning it, counting it. That's why I gather as much of it as I can. Plus, if I had no money, I'd have all kinds of problems. But all those problems will vanish if I have lots of money. You're right. Wait, no. The world isn't that simple. There's more to life than money. Such as treating people nicely. Being nice is important too, but you can't make a living doing that. You can't get anything just by being nice, you know? Well, that's true, but... food expenses, lodging accommodations, there are lots of things we need money for. Even so, a kid like you shouldn't be raving about money all the time. It's about time you stopped doing these shady sales. There you are, Fang. Can you hurry up and pay back the money I loaned you the other day? Ah, good timing, Fang. When are you gonna get back the money I let you borrow? Wait, I can explain this. This is just... Oh, how should I put this? You're a real piece of work, Fang. My mind's not gonna be changed by someone who owes money all over town. Like I said, I really love money. I'm gonna keep earning more and more of it as long as I can. Okay, before we tackle the final dungeon, there is one last loose end to tie up. So, after spending a lot of time doing mind-numbing quests for Guillermo, we have now unlocked the Rank S quest. In order to do this, you just have to kill 3 Imperial Black Dragons. And if you're wondering, where exactly do you find these, because we haven't seen any of these in any of the areas we've been to, you need to use the world-shaping fairies. So I also want to move... There we are. Nivy. Over to Zapelia Valley. So when you have your world-shaping fury that changes the enemies here will be replaced with dark dragons and Imperial black dragons. And it's those black dragons that we're after. So let's go on in. Now, I don't remember how exactly you tell them apart offhand. Ah, okay, that makes things a lot easier. So we just have to kill 3 of these guys. So I went ahead and learned some launch moves on Fang, if you're curious what they look like.
Get lost! Get lost!
My turn. Oh my, was that
And
it?
you may have noticed Tiara is wearing something different. I went ahead and unlocked all of the swimsuits. You don't even have to unlock them, it's just you have to spend 50,000 gold to buy each one of them. They are for the female characters.
Are you ready?
Okay, you got in my way.
My
You
turn.
pay the price.
New data? I got some good data.
And there's Harley's. Hers is the most revealing of the bunch, as you may have guessed. And I'll show you Lola's and Ethel's in a moment. So if I were to use just swords, I deal 9,000 damage to the Imperial Black Dragons. The launchers are supposed to be a little bit on the broken side. And Boa amplifies their damage even further if you want to really tear through stuff. So... I'm actually gonna grab this real quick. If I can find it.
Finders keepers.
So right here is an example of the 2 Gale Stones. This is what I wanted to show. So if you still need those, this is the place to get your wind stuff.
Let's make this interesting.
Not that you have much choice, because the guy who you steal the wind stones from also appears here, but...
New data? I got some... I've become...
And there's our last one.
Yes!
Let's make
Missed.
this interesting.
Ah, he brought a friend.
Do this!
My turn.
And there goes his
Oh
friend.
my, was that
So, let's go ahead and backtrack on out. I'll show the 2 remaining swimsuits in a second. And there's also a sub-event that I need to show because I crafted the art book. So our reward for this is 8,000 gold and 3 elixirs. Diligent Worker has been unlocked. And there are some S-rank quests, killing mithril golems. This gives you the Sleepy Arendelle. This is stuff in the Kavare Desert, gives you the White Bunny. This gives you miscellaneous healing stuff. So I can use all those items I'm picking up to get Archangel Feathers. Miscellaneous stuff for High Ethers. And I don't actually have any use for these, so... Huh. Yeah, some of these S-rank ones are kind of lame. I'll do that one off camera for the Sleepy Arendelle. As for the scene here, with the visual box, the picture gallery is unlocked if you're curious. Okay, key visuals I believe are the endings. As for the events, these are the various CGs you see at different times of the game. So right here is the Fang Air Infusion, and then there are still a few to go. And then there are the extra ones with Lola and Ethel. So keep in mind there will be something for Apollonius here that will unlock when we get him in New Game Plus. Various backgrounds, I don't know what these are actually for, I never really bothered, but there are a lot of them. As for the sound gallery, it's all the different songs. Since some of those are copyrighted, we are staying away from them. Anyway, if you're curious, so she has the chic bikini, Harley has the flashy bikini, Ethel has your stereotypical high school swimsuit. Pretty much every single anime these days has to have one character who wears these in the obligatory either beach episode or swim park or something along those lines. As for Pippin, nothing there, and here's Lola. So here's the frilly kid suit. But otherwise, I think that's it. So you have the option here to do any last minute side quests, and oh, I should show something real quick. So I need to go grab Nivy. So if you're wondering where I've been doing my grinding, notice the dozen fairies stabbed into the ground around the Lusamundo ice cave. So by fighting here I get 105% EXP, triple money, double WP, 10% drop rate, and various other effects. To show you this real quick, I need the bird to phase in so I can kill it.
Yes!
As I die. And just like everything else up to this point, you are going to use Eruption Edge.
Did it, Aaron!
And you can see we get 3,500 EXP, 2,000 gold, about 30 WP, and it adds up really, really fast. So that's how I got my guys all the way up to around the 50s, but they have to be even higher to climb Shikazu's tower, so still some ways to go. Anyway, in the next video, we will be tackling the Stairway to Heaven. I had to unlock this while searching for various enemies, but I haven't actually set foot inside yet, so you haven't missed anything. Anyway, I'll see you then. I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching.